is caste-wise census to include OBC population also. Then sir, there should be a separate ministry for the back. So, to abolish the creamy layer concept which has been imposed upon the backward classes of this country by the Supreme Court judgment. And also to remove the 50% ceiling on reservation that curtails the reservation percentage to the OBCs to the extent of 27%. And also reservation for OBCs in the local bodies also. These are all the very important demands which has to be achieved. But even after 75 years after independence, the majority population of this country is still on the streets to get the justice. For centuries, these backward classes were denied education, were denied self-respect. But once the Constitution came into effect, Article 340 of the Constitution clearly says that the government should appoint a commission and investigate and also take measures for the improvement and development of the backward classes. Even though the Constitution came into effect in 1950, even after 72 years, the representation of the backward classes in the union government, in all the sectors, is very, very negligible. It is a shameful part on part of the government. For the representation of OBCs is just 13%. The representation of OBC in Group B is just 14.7%. Representation in the faculty positions, that is professors, associate professors and assistant professors in IIM and IIT. In IIM, there are totally 784 professors, whereas OBC is just 27%. Similarly, in IIT, there are 23 IITs in this country. Out of 8,856 faculties, the OBCs are just 329. Similarly, there are 41 central universities run by the union government. In the professor post, there are 1,125 professors. The representation of OBC is 0. Similarly, in the secretary level, we are having 89 secretaries. The representation of OBC is 0. Similarly, additional secretary, the representation of OBC is 0. This is the pathetic situation of the OBCs of this country. Unless we fight and come on the streets, this cannot be achieved. The preamble of the Constitution clearly says and gives importance to social justice. But whereas in this country, because of the dominance of certain upper caste, in all the sectors, our genuine rights, our legitimate rights of the OBCs are totally denied and neglected. So that is why we take this program successfully. Unless we come heavily on the government, nothing will happen. For your information, the EWS, the economically weaker sections, they didn't have any demand. There is no commission for them. There is no committee for them. There is no association for them. Whereas the government, within 2 days, they enacted 10% reservation. They gave all the orders to all the departments to implement 10% reservation. Whereas for the backward classes, even after 75 years, we are still struggling. That means the OBCs are not united. That is why our forum has taken that initiative of uniting all the OBCs across the country. With this, I once again congratulate the Rashtriya OBC Mahasangh office bearers for taking this right step at the right time, and I wish them all the success. Thank you.